Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your new moon in Capricorn reading, guys. This is going to be a really intense new moon. I love new moons because usually they're the beginning of things, the energy. With some of the conjunctions with this, it's going to have us going very, very deep. Now, astrologically, January is one of the most challenging months of 2021. And because we're going through this ascension process, because the energy is changing, I really wanted to do a reading for all of the zodiac signs to get some guidance on how to best utilize this energy, what's coming up for you as a Taurus sign. Now, this is for Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. So, guys, please be sure to check all three, not just your sun sign. And if you're unsure of what those are, there's a free link down below. Now, because this energy is meant to be perhaps a little discomforting because it wants us to change and it wants us to shift, don't panic because of that. I know we've been through a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety, and we can see this on a personal level and we can see this on a collective level. But it's really important for us to kind of face this and dive a little deeper. I created a new workshop called Alignment Through Ascension through alignment, sorry. And it's using energetic tools to help cleanse and clear and release this so that this process of ascension and assimilating these higher vibrations is a lot more empowering and a little bit more comfortable. If you're interested in that, the link is down below. Okay, Taurus. Now, this is for the new moon energy, and as you know, this goes for a little bit over a week. So this is just guidance for your sign, how to best utilize it, and what they have to say, and what this might be bringing for you. So I'll just take a deep breath. Let's ground out really quickly, and let's get started. Here we go. Woo! Energy of Taurus. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Wow, Taurus is actually not that bad. This is kind of nice. So we have the King of Cups, the Decision card, the Hangman, the King of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Epiphany card, and the 10 of Cups. This is pretty wonderful, Taurus. So let's start off with this King of Cups Decision card in the perspective. When we have the King of Cups here, this can represent an individual. This can be yourself, guys. This looks like a lot more of emotional maturity, Taurus. This is about you learning to trust, to open up, to be more vulnerable, to work and ascend in an emotional manner, to make decisions out of love, not fear, Taurus. When we have the Decision card, sometimes we stay stuck in cycles, even though we're uncomfortable. We're kind of comfortable in our discomfort. You know, it's a familiar thing, Taurus, but you're being guided. You're being encouraged to make bold choices for love, out of self-love, self-respect, for the dreams that you have. If you know that you're in a situation that requires you to step up, take action, be bold, be trustworthy, be honorable, it's time to shift. Now, we have the Hangman here with it. So it's not a rush per se, but you're going to feel it. When you have the Hangman, the universe is saying, look, life has thrown us a lot of crap this last year and in general, but when you have the Hangman here, they're saying there's a better way. There's a better way to go about your relationships, your emotional world, your emotional health, Taurus. And how can we approach this differently? You know, I'm sure everyone has heard the saying, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is a definition of insanity. If you want a different outcome, it only stands to reason how you approach your relationships and your emotional world also has to be different. So take a moment and dare to be different. Jump, Taurus, risk. Because when you jump and you risk, I mean, yes, can we fall? Absolutely. But can we fly? That too. You have the King of Wands with the Page of Cups. You're being asked to really look at your bigger vision for the kind of relationships you want to have, Taurus. Friendships, romantic relationships, emotional relationships. We grow so much in relationship. Nobody is an island. The universe is saying, look this is not about instant gratification. This is not about making decisions just to feel safe now. You have to look at the bigger picture, Taurus. And this new moon is inspiring that. Where do you want to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Don't be afraid to desire. Sometimes we're so afraid to the things that we've been through that we're afraid to hope. We're afraid to want. We just like, I don't need it. Honey, but do you want it? The King of Wands is all about inspiration and drive and your legacy as well. You know, I understand we all have blocks, and that's what this new moon is doing. It's causing us to dig deep and move all this crap around so we can make space and align with who we truly are and what we truly want, and not being afraid to desire those things, Taurus. You have an opportunity here to really have loving and harmonious relationships, happily ever after kind of things. Is anything perfect? No. No, we're in a dichotomous universe. But can things be healthy, loving, supportive, joy-filled? Yes, yes, it can, but it will take your participation, and it will take you to expand emotionally and in terms of your own vision for yourself. Now you have the Eight of Wands with the Page of Swords. Taurus, this new moon is going to have you have some pretty important and perhaps a little blunt conversations with people. When you have the Eight of Wands, this is really important talks that need to happen. Do they have to be superfluous? No, these are not like those all-nighter from like 9 p.m. to 2 in the morning talks. That's not these conversations. These are very A, B, C, D. This is who I am. This is what I feel. This is where I'm headed. Are you? This is what I desire. This is my self-respect. This is my boundary. Can you respect it? These are very important conversations. And don't be surprised, Taurus, if you hear some really blunt, like, you know what, this is what I've been thinking, and boom, boom, boom. I'm not saying disrespectful, but I'm saying blunt, maybe some challenging information that you weren't expecting, but it needs to happen, Taurus, in order to grow. You know, now we have the Epiphany card and the Ten of Cups. This entire new moon, when you have the Epiphany card, this is the card of the spiritual teacher. It's time to transmute all of these experiences into wisdom. Because if we just try to get past it and jump into another relationship or bury ourselves in work, you haven't taken the lesson. You know, you haven't really learned. And this is what this new moon is doing. It's bringing the wisdom of all your experiences and saying, I get it. Now I want greater, and I'm okay moving forward in this direction. And then you end with the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card, Taurus. This is harmony in your relationship. This is your partner, the white picket fence, the dog. It's all of that. This new moon is encouraging emotional growth and vulnerability and teaching you to be confident and jump. Even though you're afraid, you think you're the only one that's scared, Taurus. We're all terrified. You know, it's a human thing. But this new moon is opening and clearing in order to give you the love and the relationships, not just that you deserve, but that you desire. And I hope that it gives you the courage to go for it, not to settle. And I know sometimes we're like, well, I really don't want that. Is that true? Or is that what you conditioned to think or believe in order to protect or not be disappointed or feel, abandonment or rejection? You got to bring consciousness to it, guys. It's important. And I get it. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable as hell. I'd rather jump on Netflix or YouTube. And I get it. But this is going to bring it up to give you everything that you're looking for, Taurus. This is an incredible new moon, and I'm really excited for you guys. If you need any help with the clearing, or, I have that new workshop, or if you'd like a healing session or even a tarot session to help guide you or give you clarity, all my links are down below, Taurus. But this is a beautiful new moon. It's going to have some pretty honest conversations, but necessary to bring you what you're looking for. I hope this serves you, Taurus. A beautiful new moon, guys, and I will see you at your next reading. Take care.